This is a D&D map I made for a campaign me and my friends were making. We have all kinds of places, and it's supposed to take place in an underground cavern. Here's the cities. Now, the creatures that live in that world, well, in the underground cavern in the world, which that is the underground cavern, are Dinosapiens, which is just a broad term for any prehistoric animal that's hyper evolved. So, woolly rhino people, woolly mammoth people, woolly saber-toothed people, pretty much prehistoric animals that are no longer alive today, but humanoid. The biggest of which are the coalition of sauropods, which I have a video of it on they, which basically all the dinosaurs are also hyper evolved species. They each live on a different part of that. Now, the Great Plains and the Mom- Mimosa la Herba, Mimosa la Herb, which is the uh, main town for all herbivores, the coalition of sauropod don't go there. Well, they do, but they are more of a hermetic lifestyle, so they move around because of how big they get. Like, now, they are a playable race. They get to, the biggest variant of them get to be about 36 feet tall, and we actually made this will be a two or three or four part thing, but all the dinosaur people, Dino sapiens is what there is the broad term. I already said that. Well, they all live in the caverns underneath, a deep cavern underneath an Arctic area, but it wasn't always like that. They actually built all the dungeons, the modern day campaigns and stuff like that. We made it to where it can go into any world. Well, they're the ones who made those dungeons, but back then they were just churches, not dungeons. This is part two of the world me and my friends were making. Well, here's a neat part about it. There's the evolved versions of the creatures, but then there's also the non-evolved. There also used to be a council led by a humanoid Tarrasque, which is still alive and lives there. The only reason the different dinosaur tribes are at peace is because that one is still alive. Yeah. Still trying to figure out, like, we came up with a bunch of cool ideas, like, if you check the other one, the Lost Island, Assassin's Creed assassins live there. Not my idea, but a friend's. He did a lot of planning. I'm still trying to figure out what to call the cave, because we still haven't figured out that, but the cave is where the entire adventure takes place in, but you can add it to any world. Still trying to figure out what to add into it, like other landmarks besides the Lost Sea, which has lots of the Sea of Lost Cities, which has places like Atlantis and shit like that. Yeah, trying to figure out what to do about that stuff. Yeah. Tirana. Um, Tirana. Yeah, Tirana is the capital for the Tyrannosaurus the Chiron tribe, which is T Rexes. The Velocidae, which is the Velociraptor tribe. Plague Terra, the Plagueborn, a home brewed race me and my friends came up with, which are sentient living plagues. Yeah. Hello, this is a map I've been making for a D&D campaign me and my friends were making. All this takes place in an underground cavern. Here are all the cities and like the places that you'd want to go to. And this is the entrance. And here is where the entrance is, above ground. The entrance to the primal cavern. This I still haven't chosen what to do. Floating city, floating village, main city, giant monsters, yeah. Oh yeah, all of this in the map, like in the actual, like, above ground part of the map, which would be like about this far. Yeah, this is all frozen over.